Alright, YouTube, it is Mr. Mean coming at you this Tuesday afternoon about 4 p.m. Very sunny Duluth, Minnesota. We're getting ready to get into our winter, but I got a special treat, another video RPG du jour. Today we're talking Parallel Worlds. Mr. Stephen Turner of Chivalry and Sorcery is very influential in the gaming community, and he knows a lot of people, and I'm fortunate enough that I can say I think I can call him friend. He's been on a channel a couple of times. He's sent me lots of goodies. I've backed a couple of his Kickstarters. Thanks to Nasser Superbeast, as always, my #1 super fan. I love the guy. He always looks out for the channel. He's like my unofficial moderator. He's a super cool guy, always looking to improve the world one step at a time. He turned me on to Mr. Turner, and in turn, me and Steven, I'd like to think, have become good friends. He sends me little previews and stuff of his upcoming Kickstarters and the Bestiary. Guys, if you didn't get it on that, I hope you do. But anyway, Steven's a super cool guy, and he knows these blokes over here at Parallel Worlds. And Angus reached out to me on, I think on my Discord or email. He reached out to me via email. And he said, hey, I was speaking with Stephen Turner, and he said I should reach out to you because, and it's pretty funny, he's like, hey, I'm going to send you some copies of my Parallel Worlds. And I'm like, fooled you, I already own them. But it was nice enough of him to think of me and send me these free copies. I had issue, I think, 20 and 21. I haven't picked up the other issues. They were on my list to get. For you, those of you that don't know, Parallel Worlds is in the vein of Dragon Magazine, Pyramid Magazine, and one of my all-time favorite gaming magazines, which none of these magazines are around anymore, but Shadus. If you remember Shadus and Pyramid Magazine, they were RPG concentric magazines that focused on the RPG hobby world and everything in and around that. Well, in this day and age, I hate to say it, but print is kind of dead. If you don't come out with, an amazing tabletop RPG with awesome art, most of the time you'll just get lost in the shuffle. And I'm proud to say that there's not very many channels out there like mine that review these smaller press games and RPG-related products. And I do review a couple larger products. Like I tend to do reviews for all of the Pathfinder 2nd edition stuff as I get it. In fact, I'm due a review for Pathfinder Mwangi Expanse because I got that, and I'm not even sure if I did. I can't remember. I have over 350 videos up, so it's kind of hard to keep track. But anyway, back to Parallel Worlds. This is a gaming magazine. They're up to 24, maybe 25 issues now. I have issues 22, 23, and 24 here that we're going to take a peek at. And guys, I got to say, this is just some of the coolest stuff I've ever seen, because they're targeting some of the lesser known games, or some of the games that don't get as much exposure as they should. And so Angus and the boys over here at Parallel Worlds, they do some really neat stuff. If you haven't picked up one of their magazines, they're basically PDFs. You can pick them up, you can read them on your iPad, read them on your phone, whatever. I'm going to actually see if I can import one into my Kindle and see how it looks. Now, these are high color. The production value is top notch. I mean, you're getting bang for your buck. I don't even know how much these go for. I don't remember. Let me see. I'm going to fire up my web browser here, so I apologize if the screen goes wonky. Hey, look, it's my YouTube channel. We don't want to hear that jerky. Let's go here. And let's go to Parallel Worlds. There it is. #1 hit. So $6.19 an issue. Some of them are a little bit cheaper. They're up to 24. So I have the latest issue. So for under $7 of your gaming hobby dollars, I think you would be well worth it to peruse them on Drive-Thru RPG. Use my affiliate link; it's down in the doobly-doo. But check them out on Drive-Thru RPG, and if there's something in there, an article that interests you, it's under $7. You won't be disappointed. The production value is top notch. So I got 3 issues up here, and we're just going to go through it. Now, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time, but I do want to show you the production value. I mean, look at that cover. It's, and in this we're highlighting Black Void, super cool game. I've had Christoph on the channel a couple of times, and of course Stephen Turner from Chivalry and Sorcery. I did not know that Steven knew anything about these guys, so it's funny how it's such a small world. Elder Scrolls information in here, Skyrim and the wider world, the D&D movie and what they want to see. So some really evocative articles, some good information, exclusive interviews with sci-fi authors and fantasy authors, Old Bones and Noble Blood, some drive-through RPGs, Elite, Dangerous RPG. They're going to have battle cards. So they do some ads. So if you're a publisher or a producer of games and you want to get a little bit more exposure, maybe you can buy some ad space inside of Parallel Worlds, reach out to them via Drive-Thru RPG, or reach out to me on my Discord. Angus is on my Discord channel. We get a nice editorial. Like I said, production value is amazing. The editor was Tom Grundy. Art editor is Angus McNichol, and then all the writers and the proofreaders and the social media, Yana, Luca, the cover art, and thanks to Peter F. Hamilton because they did an interview with him. So nice editorial thing written by Angus. Super nice guy. He's on the Discord here. Again, I like to promote my Discord channel because it's a cool place for gamers to hang out and talk about tabletop games. It's a cool spot to hang out in and rub elbows with guys like Stephen Turner and Andy Staple. There's Jay from Feral Games. I can't. Sorry, so many I can't even name them all. But anyway, lots of cool people on the Discord. I mean, beautiful layout here. There's Mr. Hamilton up there. I've read a couple of his books. They're actually quite good. There's a great article on Cyberpunk Red and what they thought about it from playing it. Jen Ken for Black Void. Just some cool art. A little kind of synopsis review of Winter Soldier. And then this was a cool article. I actually enjoyed this. The Worlds of Elder Scrolls. Why this hasn't been made into a tabletop RPG. I mean, Bethesda and Modiphius, get on it, guys. We're waiting. It's be awesome fantasy, tabletop RPG in the vein of like Fallout. They've already done Fallout. They've done Mutant Chronicles. I don't see why they can't do Elder Scrolls. I think it would be amazing. So just some good stuff here. Again, I can't go on enough about the professional layout of the game. When character arcs aren't. A very cool article about the payoff between your character and the story arc and how things are going. Just great articles about stuff and just informative. The layout quality is like I said, is top notch. I did download these onto my iPad. I have an iPad Pro, 12.9 inch, and they looked amazing on that screen with this nice high quality art. So yeah, some good Cyberpunk articles. Here's some Black Void with some stats and everything for a Jinken character point background. So some added content there. If you're a player of Black Void, this might be an issue you definitely want to pick up. So, and then of course, look, written by Mr. Stephen Turner, Capital of Solda. I mean, what more content? I mean, more gaming goodness for you. Maps, everything you need. Tannery Row, a review of Beyond the Black Sea. I didn't have a chance to read this one yet, so I can't speak to it. Just a review of games, and then this article on the Elder Scrolls is top notch. Really good stuff. Great art from the game. I've played it on the Xbox. I haven't really done much more with it, but yeah, here's Skyrim, and then the end is a review of this book by Lee Russell. So really cool stuff. You can't beat it. It's very much bang for your buck. Here's the D&D movie with Chris Pratt, I think, or not Chris Pratt. Chris Pine he's going to be in it. He's agreed to do it. Evidently, he's a big D&D fan. So I really wish they would have got Vin Diesel. That would have been my preference. And Joe Manganiello, which I hope Joe is going to be in it, I would think, because I think he's one of the principal guys behind it that's really doing a push. So hopefully he's going to be in it. So we'll see. And it's just a cool article on what they want to see and everything. So then we go to issue 23. And we've got some more interviews. We've got TTRPGs supporting Black Void and Chivalry and Sorcery again, and then a bunch of reviews. So, I mean, again, you can just see the quality of this, the layout and everything is just... They have a podcast. I didn't know they had a podcast until I started looking at this issue. I'm not super big into podcasts. I'm more of a visual guy. I like to read. So, that, but they just go in. I mean, you can see there's everything here, and again, the layout is phenomenal. Dungeons and Dragons Remembering 3rd Edition. I mean, we all played 3rd Edition, and it was great. So, I mean, great art, just phenomenal. I mean, the layout and everything. Here's another, thing for Black Void. You can't beat it. And if you guys haven't tried out Black Void, I highly recommend you give it a look. It's a beautiful game. I'm waiting for my book. I forgot the title of it now, but I backed it. Should be coming later this year. And then if we got the Language of the Urdish of the Dragon Reaches for Chivalry and Sorcery. So you've got a whole language here that you could, as an aspiring GM, or if you're that type of GM and you want to throw in weird words and give the players, this, you got it. It's all right here. So this is really amazing, really neat. This is what I was gaga about, because I'm a huge Shadows of Rangers of the Shadow Deep. I couldn't think of the name. I have so many games in my head, guys. I apologize. And I just got off work. I'm kind of tired. I had a rough night last night. But Star of Alador. This looks amazing. I'm going to definitely print these pages out of this myself and use it for a game, because this looks super cool, and it's available on DriveThru RPG. So I guess it's an adventure, so I'm definitely going to pick it up. I think that's just a little bit of fiction and tell you about it, which is, again, super cool. So there's a review of Veil Wraith, some sort of game. I didn't read that because I'm not a big board game guy. I mean, just look, crazy stuff. 10 low. This appears to be some fiction. And then this was pretty cool. The Elector Counts Total Warhammer, very cool, and the art amazing. So Raunchy Rex in the battle for Nevada Lane. What are you gonna say? You gonna say no to that? It's original fiction, man. Come on. With a name like that, you gotta read it. So just cool stuff. More ads in the back. So again, you wanna help out a small press company. This is the one that caught my eye. I haven't even had a chance to read this one yet, but Wilder Myth. I'm interested in D&D's optimization master, Trent Monk. Exclusive content for Black Void, Chivalry, Sorcery, and Rangers of the Shadow Deep. And then I mean, just tons of cool stuff, guys, for under $7. You can't beat it. So Angus and the guys over there, you guys continually knock it out of the park. Guys, show them some love. Go pick up a couple of issues. You can't get tabletop RPG magazines anymore. Nobody makes them. So it's nice that these guys are doing it. And, you can wait on Kickstarter for a year before you get your PDFs when you back some of those fanzines. But if you find some articles in here, if you're a Black Void fan, if you're a Chivalry and Sorcery or Rangers of the Shadow Deep, and some of their older issues, they're covering other RPGs. These are just the 3 that they sent me. I had 2 of them already. I didn't have this issue. So I'm happy to have this issue. Go show Angus and the boys some love. Download it, help out a small indie press company, and look at that, super cool. Just all kinds of spaceships and stuff for space. I'm just thinking about stuff. Here's some more Black Void. There's Christopher. Just cool shit, man. Look at that. Tell me that's not trippy. It's amazing. Just simply amazing. this looked really cool too for Chivalry and Sorcery. Background and plot lines. So cool stuff there for ogres and a little adventure with a little map. You can't beat it. Ranger of the Shadow Deep, a nice mission. So, I don't want to show too much. I want you to go out and buy it. And here's Wildermyth, which I'm going to read this tonight on my iPad because I love those colors. It looks really neat. It's a computer game. We'll see how it turns out. I don't know too much about it, but I'm interested in it. I saw an ad for it on YouTube, so I want to check it out. So, and then Legendary Kingdoms, choose your own adventure set in the sandbox fantasy world. So, Legendary Kingdoms. So, guys, there you go. That's everything. I mean, what more can I say? Check it out. $7, under $7 an issue on DriveThruRPG. Some of the older issues are a little cheaper. Check it out. Of course, DriveThru's always having sales. Angus, super nice guy. If you want to reach out to him, if you have questions, if you're a game designer, or you want to feature your content in his magazine, you can get a hold of him through DriveThruRPG, or you can get a hold of him on my Discord. What better way to go, guys? Help a small indie publisher struggling to keep this magazine alive. He's up to 24 issues. That's pretty awesome. And there's a lot of hard work goes into this. Getting all the art, making sure, it's all copyright free or that you own the art, and getting to work with the publishers and the designers, for Black Void and Chivalry and Sorcery, Rangers of the Shadow. It all takes time, effort, and money. So definitely help him out if you can. Use my affiliate link. You'll help out the channel. Like and subscribe as always. Give a thumbs up if you loved it. Subs if you thumbs if you liked it. Subs if you loved it, as Dave 2D says in his tech reviews. I'm totally stealing that. And then of course Matthew Colville says it's all down in the doobly-doo. I'll put links down there to my affiliate link and DriveThruRPG. Go and check these guys out. Parallel Worlds. They're making fine content that will help your gaming experience, and you'll be supporting a small press publisher, which is always awesome. So as always, guys, like and subscribe. We're up to 928 subscribers, which is awesome. I think we got... so the review obviously is over. I did want to give a shout out to some of the newer subscribers. Give me a second here to get through everything. I'm all discombobulated because I wasn't prepared. I want to give a special shout out to Wayne Ratley. He's been watching my Star Wars. For those of you that don't know, I've been streaming Star Wars The Old Republic, the MMO. I made a new light side Jedi Knight, and I'm playing that character from beginning, and I'll keep going as far as people want to watch it. It's not getting a whole lot of views, maybe 10 or 20 views, but you know what? I'm doing it for my own fun, and I'm enjoying it. Episodes are about 30 minutes to an hour long. There's 4 episodes up, so check it out if that's your thing. New subscriber Miguel Ribeiro, I hope I said that right. He's from Portugal. He's actually a game designer. He's published on DriveThruRPG. I got a review coming of his stuff later on in the week. Let's see, any new subscribers other than that? It's been kind of quiet. Angus McNoll. Okay, so Angus McNoll, he's subscribed to my channel. We're talking about him right now, Parallel Worlds, so that's pretty awesome. And I don't think that's any more new subscribers. It's been kind of quiet. But as always, a huge shout out to Indigo Dragon, the Dave. They comment on my videos all the time. The guys over at Pickpocket Press, love you guys. Brett B, of course, awesome. Brett Bernstein from Politically Incorrect Games, he's amazing. Chupa, as always commenting on my videos and stuff. I also have a Mr. Mean code. Go back and check out the review of the Dungeon Master screen that Dracena Draco did for me, Paul, over at the Dracena Draco Designs on Etsy. He made this beautiful GM screen for me, and I've got a video up of it, a video review, and there's a discount code in there. He's always running sales. I think the GM screen costs $29.99. It's about $20 in shipping because it is coming from the Ukraine, but guys, it's gorgeous. Go check it out. So as always, peace and hair grease, love and happiness. Mr. Mean, as always, says, be nice. We're going to fade out here. I hope everyone has a safe and wonderful Labor Day weekend. It's coming up. Hopefully I'll get to post a video, but I don't know. But we'll see. Take care, guys. Thank you very much for watching. And go check out Parallel Worlds on Drive Thru RPG. Later.